Hello and welcome back to the beehives. We're going to check the hives and do a couple of things with them. I'll explain as we go along. Looks like we're going to have some rain coming, so I'm going to get things set up and we're going to get going. But before I get going, if you're enjoying these videos that I make, please subscribe. There's a button right down there in the corner. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. I hope you can hear me okay. Here I am with the hives. We're going to open up this hive first. We're going to go with this one. We'll get going. We'll get started. Okay, this is the feeder on top of the south hive. They have not taken any sugar syrup from this for quite some time. It still has some left in it. So I'm gonna not replace this sugar syrup once I'm done with this today. One other thing I forgot to mention, I ran out of smoker fuel. So I'm not smoking these bees today. They've been pretty calm and I'm hoping that they stay that way for me today. We're gonna start by taking out this first frame here and just see where we are. If you recall, last time the queen had been laying eggs and raising brood, and there was some capped brood. In fact, here we see some of that capped brood along with a lot of empty spaces. So here's that capped brood, a lot of empty spaces where the bees have already emerged. So we are on our way. As I look down into these frames, they are all full of bees. If you recall from last time, this entire frame was filled with capped brood. And there's still some on the edges, but all of these bees have emerged into adult bees. And I don't know if you can see in there. I'm going to just hold it real close. Can you see that there is some new larvae in there where the queen has laid eggs a second time in these cells? And it's already hatched into larvae. It's still very young, but we're gonna have a second round in this frame. Same with this frame here and on the other side. All of this was capped brood that has emerged into adult bees. But I'm going to scoot over a little bit over here into the center if I can get my hive tool in there. Take a look. You would not be able to see into this frame, but there are eggs in this frame also. So the queen has definitely moved over into the rest of the hive and is laying eggs over here too. There's no eggs in this frame, but can you see the top half is all honey? Same over here. All honey. Okay, we're gonna gonna get all these frames moved back together so there's no space. Move these two over where they were. And we'll put this one that was on the end right back in. Now, this box is called a deep hive body. It's where the queen lives, it's where the queen lays eggs and raises brood. In order for this colony to build up the way we want it to, it's going to take 2 deep hive bodies. Now that they've got a good population started, I'm going to grab another deep hive body, put on top of this one. Then after this, we'll put on boxes where we will collect honey. Alright, now this deep hive body is full of frames. It has 10 frames just like the lower one. You can see. Ten frames with drawn comb just like the lower deep hive body. It will take a few days, but the bees will move from this one up into this one. The queen will move up and will begin laying eggs up here as well. We just want to make sure she has plenty of room to lay as many eggs as she can and wants to. Okay, we're going to come on over to the north hive and do the same thing. This hive has continued to take sugar syrup, so I will keep feeding them as long as they want to keep taking it. Yes, and this one is full of bees. Yeah. Okay, this is the end frame off of that hive. And you can see that a lot of this capped brood has emerged. This was all drones, if you remember. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here. Can you see that little cell right there? That is a drone just beginning to emerge from his cell. Come on. Come on. Dang, they're cute. Come on. Once they're adults and ready to come out, they chew away the wax. Oh, here's another one right up here. Can you see that? The little eyes are starting to peek out. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take them to crawl all the way out. This one looks like it's really close right there. But they will chew the cap off. Come on out. Oh, here's one right up here. I hope I'm getting this on camera. I hope I am. They come out. Anyway, as they come out, they chew their way out, they come out, then they turn around and they clean out the cell that they were in. so that it's ready for either the queen to lay more eggs in, or they can store pollen in it, or they can store nectar in it and make it into honey. So anyway, a lot of this was capped brood, and they've begun to store pollen in it. And this is normal for a frame on the end. They normally won't raise brood in the frames on the end of the hive. They usually do that in the center of the hive where it's warmer. On the end, they will store honey and pollen. So it's not surprising that they're filling this back in with pollen instead of with eggs. It's starting to thunder. Better get going. Now, this is the frame in that hive that was full of capped brood. And you can see where that was, right in this area. And now there's some younger capped brood over here. And again, let's see if I can get this on camera. Here's some worker bees. Here's some worker bees that are chewing their way out of their cells there too. 1, 2. There's a third one right there. I hope you're seeing these. Anyway, but they again are filling this in with pollen instead of laying eggs in it again. So same with this other side. All of this right here, they've stored pollen. I'm going to come on down a little further, see what the queen's been doing down in this part of the hive. Okay, here we go. Now, this is capped brood. I can look down in this white comb that you probably would not be able to see on the camera and see that there are eggs over here. There is some uncapped brood right along the edge of the capped brood. And here's some more capped brood over here with some more eggs out on the outside. Anyway, so this is she's got a good queen going here. I can already tell looking into the hive that there are a lot more bees in there than there were last week. So this is looking good. Okay. All right, I'm going to add another deep hive body onto this hive so that they have plenty of room to grow and to raise more brood. When they start filling up the second hive body, I know it'll be time to put on a honey super and let them start making honey that I will be able to harvest in the fall. Okay, well that went pretty quick. The thunder is on its way, but it's not here yet, so I'm glad we got in and out on time. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you next time.